Girls who have posted a nude on Reddit with their face. Has there been any backlash? Did family find out and what happened? Story 1. Someone I went to college with posted nudes on Reddit. We were at a small school, around 3,000 people total, and the pic she posted had our school bookstore bag in the back. Her face wasn't in the pics, but she had very distinctly colored hair, so everyone knew who it was. Someone on the football team found them first and told everyone on the team about them, and within a few days most people in our school saw them. She did not give a shit about it. She didn't transfer out of school, didn't write a FB post, nothing. Ended up graduating with the rest of us, and seems to be doing pretty well now. To all the people commenting about 3,000 not being a small school, it's a university, not high school. Hope that clears up some confusion. Story 2. I've had two very different situations. And no, as far as I know, my family has no idea. My first situation was stalky and very uncomfortable but easy to end and manage. I was bar hopping with my friends and a guy at the bar recognized me. He awkwardly came up to talk to me and showed me my naked pictures asking if they were me. I didn't feel threatened, so I chatted with him. No biggie. Until we moved to next bar and he was there. We left that bar and went to a small speakeasy style bar. He followed us there, but security didn't let me in. It was very odd and creepy. I blocked his account and haven't thought about it until now. The other time was at my doctor's office for my checkup about how my ECT, electroshock therapy, treatments were going. At that time I was also very active on r/bipolar. I wrote on r/bipolar about my ECT experiences and included pictures of me in the hospital. Well, this guy in the DRS office had his phone on my post and was reading my current update. He followed my experience. He recognized me and we chatted for a while. He said I helped him decide to go through with the treatments because of how well they worked for me. I sometimes think about him still. I really hope he is doing well. Story 3. I once hooked up with a girl through one of the R4R subs on Reddit. She had posted several nudes with her face on her account. I asked her about this and she said, rather nonchalantly, "No one is going to find them." I suppose that is true. With the size of Reddit, it's incredibly unlikely that your family members will find your posts unless you tell them. Story 4. I found a friend of mine from high school on Gone Wild. One day, all of them were gone and the account was deleted. I went home to visit some friends that same weekend. Literal first bit of gossip I heard was that she was posting naked pictures of herself on Reddit, and basically the whole town knew at that point. All it takes is one person to find them. Story 5. No family found out, but about 2 years ago, my nude was posted on a popular app by someone I had trusted. Hundreds of people saw it, and it ended up being reposted across the app several times. I left the app and have never looked back. That day taught me several valuable lessons. Edit, since people asked, it was the lesson of knowing who you can trust, and more importantly, don't trust anyone online too much since you never really know who they are. Also, just stay as anonymous as possible online, or at the very least crop out your face. I kinda find it a little funny that my highest rated comment is about sending a nude. Story 6. I recall back at my high school a girl had sent nudes to her then boyfriend, and later to others. They rapidly circulated around the school. Her reputation was absolutely annihilated from the dickheads who'd expect her to share for them as well, or reference them, or just otherwise make her feel like a porn vendor. Bigger problems arose though. She was 16 at the time, and so as soon as the teachers found out, which happened quite quickly given how many were talking about it, they involved the police and there were kids suspended and a bunch of other crap ended up happening. She didn't switch schools or anything like that and ultimately seemed to embrace her reputation in an unfortunate way. She ended up missing classes and more rumors spread. She dropped out before the end of year 10, and I don't really know much more than that. I feel genuinely bad for her and disgusted and the culture that let it happen. I know it's not really related to the title, but it's always struck me as one of the worst things that can happen after sharing nudes. Story 7. One time I posted a picture and I had my shirt pulled up. It was a shirt with my college on it, but it was bunched up, so I didn't think it was a big deal. You couldn't tell what school it was unless you put the effort into finding out. A guy tried to DM me on my personal IG. He said he had a kinda strange personal question, and I immediately knew. He told me he looked up and found out what school it was and matched my tattoos to pictures on my IG. It freaked me TF out. I immediately blocked him on IG, looked him up on all social media. His IG was his full name, and it was easily to search him. I had to delete my account with my r/gone wild pics on there, which sucked, and then hoped for the best. No one ever found out about it. The guy and I didn't live in the same state, and we knew no mutual people. At this point, I just hoped that he didn't save pictures or put me anywhere else. It still makes me super uncomfy to think about how easy it was for him to find me. I really enjoyed posting the pictures and it made me feel good. But that feeling versus a creep looking me up and attempting to hit on me for private chats and pics freaked me out, especially with my IG being my full name as well. Story 8. I was a very reserved and innocent as a teenager. Never looked at porn till I was a bit older. When I was 16 working at my minimum wage job, I was training/working with this new girl who was kinda cute. A group of young guys came in and asked if she was, insert typical porn name, and she blushed. Finally nodded yes, but said she was done with it. I never clued until a few minutes later, but she did tell me she really appreciated guys like me. We got along well for the most part. I remember thinking she was super cool and challenged my perceptions of those kinda girls. I quit soon after and saw her once or twice more. I think she's married now, and might have been pregnant, but I only actually know her first name, so was never able to find her unless I was at her new job buying something.